Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah. My name is Muhammad Sajdi bin Muhammad Supri and I'm from RSR605-INDIVIDUAL. So today I'm gonna present to you about individual assignment SRT605 Statistics in Sport and Behavioral Science. So the first question is Iqmal want to identify any significant difference in mean of cholesterol level between group A and group B. So you can see the data at the below cholesterol level for the group A and the group B. So the solution is independent variable for group A and group B. Dependent variable is cholesterol level. For the observation is independent sample. We use the independent t-test. Next, for distribution of data, test normality we use using Kolmogorov, Smirnov, and Shapiro-Wilk. Okay, next we move to assumption. We have three assumptions. Number one, cholesterol level. Dependent variable is a numerical data. Next, number two, random sample. And number three, two sample are independent of each other, which mean group A and group B are independent observation. Okay, next, before we go to state the hypothesis, we go to the SPSS to key in the data. So we go to the variable view and the name we type group. Second, we write cholesterol level. Cholesterol underscore level. Okay, next we go to the decimal. For decimal group we use 0. And for the cholesterol level we use 1. Next, for the values group, value 1 for group A. And we add next value 2 for label for group B. Add and click OK. Next, we proceed to measure. For the measure, for the group we choose nominal, and for the cholesterol level we choose scale. Okay, next we move to the data view. Okay, for the data view, first number one, we key in a group A. A as a number 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, until number 11. At number 12, we put B for group, number 2 for group B, until 20. And the cholesterol level, we key in the data. 6.4, 7, 8, 6, 5.8, 5.3, 5.8, 6.4, 5, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6, 6.1. Before we go the next, we must check the data for confirm. Okay, next we do a test of normality. So first we click analyze, choose descriptive statistic and choose explore, and for dependent list we key in the cholesterol level. For the factor list we key in a group. After that we click the statistic and make sure the confidence interval of mean 95% and tick the outlier and continue and click plot, tick histogram and tick normality plot with test and continue and click OK. We wait until the graph. Okay, next we got a result. So we go for looking test normality result. Okay, test of normality. Okay, now we got a result. Based on the test of normality result, the database is below 50. So the test will be choosing Shapiro-Wilk. If above of 50, we choose Kolmogorov-Smirnov. So the significance for group A 0.332 and for the group B the significance is 0.893. It's greater than alpha 0.05. Okay, next after we got an alpha, we can do a sample t-test. Sample independent t-test. Okay, so we go to the analyze. We choose a compare mean and click independent sample t-test. For the test variable, we key in the cholesterol level and group, we key in for grouping variable. So that we click the option and we must be confirmed confidence interval percentage is 95%. And then we and then we click continue. Okay, after that we confirm the confidence interval percentage, and you must confirm at 95%. So we click continue and define group. Don't forget to define group. I'm sorry. For the group 1, you put a number 1. Group 2, put number 2. And continue. And press OK. So we get the data of independent sample t-test. Okay, now we get the result of independent sample t-test. So for significant to tail, first group and second group, first group significant to tail is 0.007, and second group is 0.012. Both show that it's lower than alpha 0.05. From the test, the hypothesis, we can conclude that we have rejected the null hypothesis. So the option, we have to use alternative hypothesis. You can see my slide. The H1 is the alternative hypothesis. That is significant in mean of cholesterol level between group A and group B. Okay, next we move to the question number 2. Iskandar want to compare the change of scar of the burn patient before and after treatment. Measurements are taken 1 day before and 1 week after treatment. So you can see the table, the data before treatment and after treatment. Next, solution is the dependent variable for scar area of burn patient. Independent variable is measurement before and after treatment. So for the observation, dependent sample, we using a pair t-test. For the distribution of data, we using Kolmogorov, Smirnov, and Shapiro-Wilk. And for the assumption, the dependent variable must be numerical data. Next point is random sample. Third point, all observation are dependent. And the last point, the observation difference before and after are normally distributed. Okay, next we move to the IBM SPSS. So for the number 1, we put before underscore treatment. Number 2, after underscore treatment. And for decimal, 2 and 2, no need to change lah. And next for the measure, scale and scale also. Okay, then after we key in the data in the data view, we move to the after we complete the key in data in variable view, we move to the data view. So for before treatment, number 1, we key in the data from the data 5, 7, 5, 7, 5.5, 5, 3, 5, 6, 4, 8, 7, 5, sorry, 6, 3, 2, 7, 7, 6, plus 4, 4.5, I'm sorry, 5 and 4. Okay, for the number, for the after treatment, 4, 5.5, 3.5, 7, 4.5, 4, 2, 4.5, 4, 3, 6, 5.5, 4, 2, 1, 5.5, 4.5, sorry, mistaken, 5.5, 4.5, and class 3.0, 3, 3. Okay, after we put the data, we need to do differences. So how to do differences? Go click transforms and compute variable, and at target variable we must write differences and click before treatment to minus after treatment, and after that click OK. So after we do difference, we got the difference before treatment and after treatment. As you can see in the table, difference 1, 1.5, 1.5, 0. After that, we need to do a test of normality. So how to do a test normality? Like question 1, we need to click analyze and choose descriptive statistic and explore, and we choose differences, key in to dependent list. After that, we click statistic, tick outlier, choose continue, plot normality, plot with test and histogram, and to continue, and OK. So we got the result test of normality. So test of normality, since the sample size is less than 50, so you need to look at a Shapiro week as significant. As we can see, significant is larger than 0.05. The distribution is normal, so we can proceed to pair t-test. Okay, so after we got the normality test though, so the hypothesis For HO, or we know as null hypothesis, there is no change of scar area of the burn patient before and after treatment. For the H1, or we know as alternative hypothesis, there is change of scar of the burn patient before and after treatment. Okay, so we need to move back to IBM SPSS to do a pair t-test. So, how to do a pair t-test? So, first, we must to click on Analyze, found descriptive statistic, explore, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. So we move to go to the Analyze, and found compare means we must search pair sample t-test. So, click the before treatment, key into the variable 1, and click after treatment, key into variable 2. After that, we need to click option, and we must confirm the confidence interval percentage is 95%, and we click continue and OK. So we got the result of the pair t-test. For pair sample statistic, as we can see the result, look at pair sample statistic, is large difference between the mean for before and after treatment. For the pair sample test, the result, see the result of significant two-tail. It looks like is 6.00, which is less than alpha 0.05, and automatically the null hypothesis is rejected. After finish all that, the conclusion is there is no change of scar area of burn patient before and after treatment. So that's all from me. Thank you.